Be live. Hello and welcome to the Scrims Zone audience. Welcome to the very first week of season 11 of Scrim Zone. This is going to be our second matchup. First one was streamed the other day. Today, however, we have Qualmless Chillers versus Rift Sharks. Very exciting matchup. Two teams returning from last season, although definitely with some slightly different rosters. So we'll be excited to see how the roster moves cross-season match out against each other.
Yeah, because both of these teams only have what, two? Does Drift Shark have two returning players or three? And then QC is just their two-player core of Rat Drakkar plus three new players. I mean, some people were subs last year, but they have a different starting roster now, and then addition of Zaber.
And I think the one thing very worth pointing out is on Rift Sharks we do have Chow, who famously transferred over from Qualmless Chillers, so it'll be excited to see who's getting revenge on who for that transfer. Real quick, I do want to shout out Rat did end up making and posting a preseason hype up video for his team, showing off a lot of really hype, cool plays from that. It is 7 minutes long, and Rift Sharks doesn't have one, so I'd feel a bit unbalanced playing it. But I do want to go ahead and post that in Twitch chat just so everyone can check it out because he put a lot of effort in and it's really cool. I guess we can. So draft is starting in about 5 minutes. I guess something fun worth noting is this is our first fearless season of Scrim Zone. I don't think. Okay, well, I might find a logging error because Forensic probably doesn't have a 91 KDA average.
Probably not. Probably 9.1.
So we may want to investigate that.
It's okay. It's a small thing. Don't worry about it. Frentic's the GOAT, okay? You just need to know he actually is pretty flexible too. Frentic's a lower point player, but I've actually played in tournaments with Frentic before, and I actually think he's really versatile. He plays both Engage and Enchanter, so I'm excited to see kind of what bearings they'll have on Rift Sharks bot lane, like what pairings. Should be fun.
Yeah, so one thing I think is really interesting is like when I'm casting, I usually like to think about draft, like, oh, like what are our permabans, what are our contested picks. Now that we've moved to Fearless, obviously these things are equally as relevant, but you have some introduced strategy of perhaps if you have someone that is really strong on a pick, and you don't have a strong counter for it, but you don't have the bans for it, you can kind of let it through game one, and so that way it's out, or counter pick it away and it's gone for the rest of the series. So it'll be interesting to see if that's pulled out this season. We have like roughly 4 minutes until draft, so I guess we should talk about some perhaps contested or ban-worthy picks coming out for these teams.
One I think that actually is, I know at least, this isn't really that much of a leak because I feel like most teams have been scrimming, but I know the Silas Malphite interaction in draft has had a pretty big impact on like at least like the scrims I've either been a part of or like heard about. So I'm curious what both teams' prio is on Malphite, because I know it's a top jungle flex for most teams. Like, and it's really strong. Even, well, after the nerfs, it doesn't clear as fast, but he still does have a clear buff on his W. So I'm curious to see if like one team will ban Silas and try to like first pick away Malphite, or you don't really want to handshake him because like especially if like Mac gets the likes of Silas, it's gonna be pretty crazy with a Malphite ult. But I do think at least first game until Malphite's out, there will probably be a Silas ban on one side or the other.
Yeah, and it's always fun with the Silas Malphite. It's really strong for the team on red side who can, pick one of the two and then, ban it in that second round of bans. So we'll have to see if that comes out as well. A lot of champions here, people definitely very famous for, although maybe perhaps in some cases, for example, the Zed jungle a bit weaker than it was last season. Definitely a bit of a terrorizing the Rift pick. Past few patches, but I believe it did get nerfed the other day in the patch.
It did get nerfed pretty significantly on this patch. He is still, it's not like 15, it's not like crazy faster than everybody else now, but it's still playable for sure. Like its clear speed is more in line with I feel like what it should be, because I think this champ is crazy strong when he can just clear 15-second faster than everybody else with his passive. Basically, what they did is his passive damage to monsters used to be crazy. Like it used to be like 200%, and I think they knocked it down to like between 90 and 120. I can double check, but they basically cut it in half, so that he just can't like one-shot camps because his passive doesn't reset on camp. So the second you get a camp below half, you just blow it up on Zed, and that's why part of the reason he can clear so fast. Yeah, Malphite's still good. His monster amplifier only went from 2x to 1.8, so he still clears really fast. And then they increase the mana cost on his, or they decrease the damage on his E and increase his ult CDR. But I think Malphite's still really strong. And then
looking at some other champs here, Fishy's champion shown here is Hecarim, although the Lilia is known as his more famous pick. Probably expect to see that banned. The Chow's Maokai has been left up a few times, and it's usually not been the best decision. So I'll be interested to see that. Alex Azir famously gets banned quite often.
yeah.
And then Rat's Ash, I think, also draws a lot of bans.
Yeah, I think. Oh, we're into draft, right? Did I hear it?
Yes, the overlay works. Oops, kind of. Well.
But yeah, there should be also some pretty good prio on Jace from both sides. Mac plays it in jungle and Giraffes plays it in mid. Giraffes is a really strong Jace player. He really excels at poke champs. Okay, so Xerath Rise, a lot of focus and draft coming on to Giraffes. Just mid lanes across both. So I think Alex gonna swap to bot lane is what their read is for game 1, and it's gonna be Rat versus Giraffes mid. So that's why the bans are coming out the way they are, or they just want to make sure Rat's forced the AD.
There's Aatrox for Saber. Really awesome seeing that. He's drawing that ban prio, helping his team out. And we do have first pick coming down here. Any predictions?
Silas and Malphite. Silas and Malphite are both open, so you probably don't pick either here, and then you answer on.
There's the Jace.
2-3. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were talking about that being, or I think Twitch also was mentioning it being a very strong pick for both teams. It's still very strong in the jungle, and we have a lot of really competent players on it.
Yeah, they're going to take Fishy's one trick here. Yep. Okay, they are. Smolder, it's probably just Evan's pick, right? They don't flex that to top, or Chow doesn't play that top, and I don't think Giraffes plays it mid.
And Evan has definitely been known to play it significantly as well.
So it's Jace jungle versus Lilia. Okay, so they're going to take Syndra. My mid thinks Syndra is the best mid on the patch. So Syndra is really strong right now. I don't know if she's the best, but I know she's insane. So I respect Syndra blind. That's a good pick, and it can be played mid or bot, so I really like this coming out from QC.
Really strong Syndra players. It'll be interesting to see how these picks affect the dynamic of the rest of the series, because these are all like 4 very strong picks, especially from players on these teams, and so having them eliminated after game 1 will be an interesting change. And there's the mirror coming in, stealing away the 91 KDA from Forentic.
Dude, he's sick, dude.
And that's why we had to take it. All right, we are going to see the last. We may end up seeing, like you were saying, the Silas or Malphite here with the bans. But it is Braum. I usually am not the biggest fan of Braum into ranged matchups.
It's better with Bandle Pipes being OP.
That's true. That item is really
and Braum is the best Bandle Pipes user in the game. Well, arguably the best. He's really, really good with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do think the matchup still can be hard. I would imagine with Milio locked in, though, they're probably going to play like a real AD bot. So you probably want to ban ADs here, on the side of Rift Sharks.
Varus has been very strong, especially with the the AP builds have been very good as well as the more traditional builds. Dusk and Dawn item is a little funny, I think.
Yeah, and I think you want to keep pinching mid pool here. Just since Giraffes hasn't picked, I think you just keep pinching. Just force him further and further down on pool.
Okay, there's the Corki.
Yeah, that's a mid one. Lucian.
Yeah, I mean Lucian Melio. I guess that
Yeah,
can
it's
also be a
a really
potential angle
strong
with the
pairing.
Braum is keeping. I mean, I guess they banned Lucian. But yeah, I don't know if Evan plays it. They could have put the smolder top, but probably best to keep it out.
What other mids do you ban here?
I
Probably
mean,
Ori.
maybe the Kog'Maw, to be honest. Like, I mean, it's up there because he's, it's obviously we played sillier picks, but he famously has a gun
Mhm.
on AP Kog'Maw.
Yeah, I don't know if Giraffes loves Kog'Maw in this
Okay, nice.
patch. They're just taking away because they're assuming Kyle's gonna get maybe not. If they've already showed Syndra, it could be Syndra bot, but maybe they just give Giraffes R5 anyways. It's probably safer.
I assume
Karma.
that's a mid pick.
Don't know, actually.
I'm not super familiar with Chow's pool. Hmm.
Yeah, QC's draft does look really good.
Yeah.
Mason, I agree. It's very, very flexible. I do think they need a tank in top, but other than that, they're good. Like a Scion would go crazy here. Okay, it's Mel. Mel's a good pick. So they're playing double mage with Jace. Yeah, so you really need a meatball here. But their comp will not be lacking in poke for sure. All right, what's the pick here? Zehen. Okay.
Alright, it's definitely one
Zehen
of
not that bad with enchanters.
yeah.
It is Milio, so it's not like insane, but
I mean, it's nice to have that extended range on the
mhm.
on the knockup if the opportunity presents itself. All right, so it looks like it is going to be the Karma mid. Interesting
Yeah,
drafts here.
Shintop. Oh, I hate it. I hate it from Rift Sharks. Your best players on a Giga support. I mean, Karma's not like weak, but I don't know. It just feels bad. Um,
Dean, your website might be broken. I cannot generate champ assets.
Milio, I didn't even think about it, but Milio cleanse on Lilia sleep is like probably like the best shit ever.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that explains why they took the Milio more for that than a denial. I'm just a bit slow today. Thank you, Tim, for pointing that out.
That's definitely a good call. I
Yeah.
I don't know, these drafts are definitely a bit interesting. I feel like Rift Sharks is like super low damage.
Yeah, until Smolder gets online for sure. But Smolder doesn't die later in the game.
Yeah,
As Shen Karma Shields prom.
no damage but unlimited peel.
Yeah, QC has tons of poke, but the only thing I'm a little worried about for them is they're a little bit lower. Like they don't have like true engage. Like you just kind of like go off like you like chip them, and then like Syndra lands stun, and you like or Mel lands a snare, and then you just like jump on whoever's head with like Jace ahead. But
I mean I feel like QC's comp definitely feels like it has a lot like a strong. I mean, both comps have a strong identity. Rift Sharks is just please, dear God, don't let Smolder die ever. Whereas QC has a lot more of like a
yeah.
varied,
But they do have a ton of poke. Like I
yeah.
do think if they get first set up on objective, it's so hard for Rift Sharks to walk in. I think they're gonna get blasted. Oh.
There's some chatter in the chat, but I don't know if anything is
Yeah.
happening. But yeah, so yeah, normally we would have some like matchup and like champ like player performance on champs, but that appears to be broken right now. So we can just keep talking about the draft as is.
Yeah.
We can also like if we want to like dig up some stats, but that's obviously a little bit
Involved.
yeah.
I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious if Kyle Giraffe, sorry, has ever played Karma before. I'll go track it down and keep yapping while I'm doing that.
There is a clarification actively ongoing in the lobby chat about who is taking the Melcinder, since of course both of those champions could take either lane. Settlement has to see. I do think this game is gonna be pretty interesting to see because QC has also a lot of scaling in the back half with the Syndra Mel, just for the Kog'Maw, but so much stronger earlier pressure, especially with like the Jace, Milio, as the head once it gets a few items. Alec will be taking the Mel mid, and Rat will actually be taking the Syndra bot. It looks like, which is not what I thought was going to happen. So that's pretty exciting. I think that, yeah, I mean, Milio has a significant amount of value here for the sleep, but his
Yeah, I feel like Jim Milio cleanses are like pivotal to fights because I feel like if he's on, like whoever is better between Fishy and Jim, because like obviously I assume like this is Fishy's one trick, like he'll land some good like sleep setups, so it's just really on Jimmy to be in the right spot at the right time to cleanse stuff.
And I'm a believer. I don't know. I'm excited to see it. I think
this
is gonna be pretty fun because Fishy, you don't get. I checked earlier. He had I think 4 Lily games with something like 49, 59 bans. So this is a rare thing we get to witness. Definitely.
Your host, will you start the lobby? Sorry to interrupt you. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. It is very clear to me from watching this draft that QC knew exactly what they were doing. They had the Milio in their back pocket, and we didn't see it. Twitch chat did, but it's very cool to see it actually picked. But we'll have to see if he's able to play around it. If anyone's going to do it, I believe in Fishy. But did you manage to find any if we've seen any Karma play?
Karma, yeah, he's played it 4 times. He's 2-2 with a 3.6 KD, 3.5, yeah, thereabouts. Yeah, and they've been 1-2 mid games. So one of them was a top game. 2 of them were mid, or 3 of them were mid games. So he's 2-1 on it in mid.
I am curious because I was saying that Evan plays the Smolder. I want to see what his actual stats on that look like. He has
I can check.
Picked it 7 times and it has a 57% win rate with a 311 KDA. So definitely a bit of a menace on the Rift on that champion. Because I feel like this game is definitely very significantly on his back as the primary scaler and damage dealer of the comp.
So Drakar he's had Jace banned against him 4 times. He's only played it 1 game. He lost, but he had 20 kills.
Oh my god!
So I don't think that was his fault.
I think he has a chip on his shoulder. He's trying to not change the KDA much, but hopefully we'll see that win rate swing significantly.
Yeah.
So which comp do you actually favor? If you got to pick one, who are you putting your money on?
I do think QC drafts a little bit better because they're like playing champs that they're comfortable on. The only one I'm like uncertain of is it's Alec on Mel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen him play it, but I think that champ's really strong.
Yeah,
and it's she doesn't get nerfed until next patch. But
Rat Syndra,
Dracarches. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so you know the changes, right? Her W is no longer an immunity; it's a shield.
Ugh.
So she can take damage from melee.
And she now destroys, but not, or blocks, or destroys, but doesn't reflect projectiles that aren't targeted to her, like a TF gold card that's thrown at someone else, for example. I think.
Yes, I believe so.
And then they made her E root smaller as well.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Champ is so frustrating.
Every
but yeah,
says the fun parts of my kit, and every non-Mel player says, "Thank God they removed the unfun parts of her kit."
Yeah, I think I favor QC's comp until about 30-ish minutes.
Yeah, and it's weird with like in my experience, like all my previous markers, like 10 CS a minute, like this champion scales at this rate, are kind of thrown off with the new season. Wave spawning more often, different amounts of minions in the waves. but I think that marker seems about right. Where we'll see that smolder hopefully come online. It should be. I mean, I feel like with the Melio and Mage bot lane, I'm not expecting much pressure put onto this smolder, so they might have an easier time farming just because the synergy in lane is not particularly strong from QC's bot lane. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Spectre Delay is up soon, so we'll be able to hop in the match. So exciting stuff.
I think Syndra is pretty strong bot, and the fact that she can get to 7 items is really helpful. But we will see. Did your okay?
My client might be a bit mad at me.
I did get the same bug. Hopefully it goes. Oh, that's awesome. Relog the client.
Oh my god.
Good client.
Well, 2027, I think.
Okay. I'll try and see if I can get in as well.
But curious. All the speculation on draft, we can't even watch the game. Come on.
It's messed up.
It's messed up, man. Yeah, I guess we can give this like a few more tries, but I'm not sure how much there is to be done at a certain point. If Riot just says no, you cannot.
My whole top bar is just gone off my client when I relog. Awesome.
Lovely.
Because you turned it to all spectators, right? Well, it wouldn't let us click spectate game if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Curious.
I'm trying to get in as well. We're having some technical difficulties, folks. Don't worry about it. Hopefully they'll get solved.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. No guarantees, unfortunately. Riot may have just said, no, you cannot watch the video game. But surely we'll get it fixed. I believe.
Surely this client is not that cringe.
No, it
surely.
functions. It functions, right? All of the time it works. Or hopefully relogging maybe did anything for me. We'll have to see.
Yeah, my client's like completely bricked.
Yeah. Thank you, Riot. Very cool.
I hope they got into game at least.
Yeah,
I think
right.
they did. That is crazy.
All right. We might, I guess, let's end stream and then see if we can hopefully pick back up for game 2. I'm not sure what else is to be done.
Yeah. We will go. Yeah, we'll go live again if we can get into the game.
Yes, and
so stick around for maybe the next 5 minutes or so, and then if not, we'll.
And I guess it's also worth saying there will be a stream starting at 9 p.m. on Blind Spiral's channel for the One Thief versus New York Nutbusters match. So if we can't get this one working, hopefully that one works. Obviously, hopefully we get both streamed, and all series will be eventually streamed regardless. But definitely keep your eyes open for that if this one doesn't. So yeah. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. too late, unfortunately, as Mel picks up the kill. Rat is teleporting
Okay,
in
there we
after
go.
the commotion
Sorry.
ended.
The audio's back. I didn't realize my audio did the same thing yours did. It's live now, though. We should be good on Scrim Zone. I had chat pulled up. Sorry, continue.
But yeah, we have a bit of a contested objectives. QC ended up taking 2 of the 3 grubs. Meanwhile, Rift has the first Drake. Not many kills have come down. It's 2 to 3. But we have had some exciting skirmishes. Syndra is down the teleport after that play, without any value gained from it. So we will have to see if that impacts anything later. For now, quiet on the Rift. Are we able to turn on objective timers?
Yes. Just 1 sec.
A whole lot of farming. Smolder is a bit down on that. We do have next trade coming up in. So nothing is happening for.
This good trade's good for his ahead and forces the flash out from Shen. Nice ult there from Saber.
Mid-lane CS is very even.
Run flash forward. Q. The ult comes out. I think Syndra's going to get locked down. One more auto. Stunned. Lilia's here. The flash ult Q comes through. Lilia slept. Oh, what did it out the way? Wait. Hold up.
Make you right. Okay. Oh, you just press backspace if you want to go back.
Oh, okay. So the flash Q from Lilia comes out here. They get slept. Smolder goes down. Oh my gosh, this camera is so cringe. Frentic gets out, but really good play there to take down Syndra. Both top laners trading very low. Start the Drake up.
With Syndra dead without teleport, I'm not sure how contestable this is for QC. It looks like Mel and trying to get them both down. But unfortunately, this should just be dropping for a correct that second Drake. And that should also reveal the elemental map, which looks like it'll be Chemtech, I believe. Yeah, Chemtech.
Yeah. Fishy's getting quite far ahead here. 2-1, up 2 camps. Already has Leandries. Jakar's doing a good job to keep the farm even. He's at a vitamin and a half because his items are really cheap. I imagine Lilia has boot space plus a partial item here. Oh, just boots. Just boot space, but still in a good spot.
Right,
Double cancel on the recall. Yeah, they're looking. Tons of patience. The Q's good. I think they're just going to be able to walk this out. E dodged away from Q gets dodged. Good look though. I mean, I feel like that's a huge tempo loss. I feel like this season you want to farm so much and get your jungle item as fast as possible. I guess he's already completed his jungle item, but he's lost guaranteed 2 camps here to Jakar off of canceling base twice there for the bot play. And it just is stuffed by Fat, by Jim.
Yeah, we do have Lilia and Chow walking towards that Jace. Jace does get the full camp.
Jace getting collapsed on here. He gets ignited. He's going to have to get out.
Doesn't have ult here.
Goes down to Lilia. I think Mel's here, but Zehen needs reset. He's getting too low. He gets the res off at the last second. Good snare from TLC. Alec gets the damage. Okay, 1 for 1, and they're going to get the top wave in. Flash E. Ult. Oh, the Drowse, the sleep into the turret shot. Fishy gets it. Oh, yeah, plays him.
Now 4 kills.
Oh, this guy's so strong.
We will have this melee ult for the later fights, but I mean, that's only to cover the ult. Lilia definitely has, some pretty crazy damage and healing as well.
She's becoming a problem.
So how he's able to impact the map there.
Shen also has Dusk and Dawn, which is like,
interesting.
I think it's good for lane. I don't know. Oh, stun comes out. Shen ult. Almost goes down to Syndra ult, but Syndra's going to go down in return now. Good ult comes out from Frentic to get the knock.
Yeah, so I mean, the Smolder does pick up that kill. Going to be some nice stacking here in the uncontested lane. Looks like we have Jace running towards that bot side, but not really able to make any plays. We do have Rift Herald coming up in 45 seconds. Not the strongest objective on the map, but we shall have to see if we
Karma's
are
get some good
fighting
trading.
or not.
The snare comes down. She's just waiting for Mantra Q. I think Alex gonna die here. Mantra Q hits from the corner.
Good.
Solo kill coming out from Giraffes. Jace is here to cover the wave, but he's gonna get slowed by Lilia. Smite comes down. He's getting chunked here. Should be fine.
Ooh.
Top lane is aggressively trading, but nothing's gonna come of it.
The Herald again is coming up. We do see Lilia pathing towards it as well as the Hen. Meanwhile, Jace is holding that mid wave for the dead Mel. Mel, the only TP on the map is down from Rat on the side of QC. So we'll have to see if there is going to be any contesting of that objective.
Yeah, is there a
Or
way
we're
to see top laner TPs? It's the new
Oh, I don't know. That's a really great question.
Oh my gosh, it's so cringe. Okay, so
wait.
oh, that's his passive. What?
Wait,
Hello?
how do you?
How-
Surely.
Oh, okay. You have the. Well, I mean, you can see if the quest is complete. Is there really not
But
a?
not with-
Okay.
Surely.
Well, we know Shen has ult.
And of course, both top laners are going to be on that side of the map regardless. But we might be able to make some plays and make our way back as well. I really can't believe that we can't see that. That's so interesting.
Yeah. Well, Fishy is putting in work on his one trick. So yeah, I agree with Tim. Maybe banning the one trick might have been a good idea. TP comes down. Karma lands the Q onto Jace, forces the flash. She's getting stared. She flashes on. She's getting low. Karma's down. The Lilia sleep gets cleansed. Oh, wait. No, that was just her Q. The sleep comes out, but only onto Milio. Shen comes in. Ends up being a 2-for-1 in the extended trade for Rift Sharks. Really good lead
As
from
well as a lot
them.
of summoners.
Drags up in 10 seconds here. They're going to be on soul point soon, and I don't think they can. I don't think QC can contest.
No, I mean with the Mel dead, I mean, this Jace is not weak by any means, but I think that it's really hard to walk into this Lilia Braum, especially when Braum can block the shock blast. That's what it's called.
Okay. Smolder 134 stats.
We are fighting it. Zaber did TP down. It looks like.
Oh, okay. Oh. Nice kill. Lilia gets the Drake, but they might die in return. Jace is getting peel. He gets to the honey fruit. Zaber almost gets the passive, but not quite. Goes down. Lilia's here fishing with the bowling ball. Gets W'd by TLC. Snare goes a little wide. Ult comes down to chunk them really heavily. Watch Jace shock blast here. Maybe he can pick up one. Oh, they're just gonna get out. 1-for-1. Oh, Dragon God went over to QC. I thought Lilia secured it.
No Drakkar.
Yeah, that's a big pickup then. Big pickup for QC.
Yeah, I mean, delaying that as long as possible. I mean, really, yeah, well, that fight was really well played. Getting that Braum picked early. That Zaber, the Zaber teleport was really, really impactful. All right, we do have Braum walking up for this Herald here. Meanwhile, Lilia is on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, they don't have any vision. Chase is just playing for tempo here for camps.
Braum is returning to that bot lane. We see Syndra and Melio down there.
I think
Syndra does have teleport back up.
I think you're waiting for 2 items here on like Syndra and Jace before you really want to fight objectives. And since they secured the dragon, they're probably just gonna play it slow here.
Hanya in chat asking the real questions. Why are Braum's feet exposed? There are no boots on this champion. That guy likes.
Wait a minute.
Get in punchable spaces, and that is.
That's almost as bad as me. I build 2 items on a lot of junglers and get boots last, but
On jungle.
I mean, you get the 8% move speed now.
That's true. That is true.
So I don't think
he's
it's
gonna get that revive. Does not pick up Shen first, but should.
He's gonna fish here. Okay, no, he's just gonna E out. I think after the res, you're pretty strong. I think you should try and fight.
Just passives?
A flash
Stays
zone.
back after it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The passive stays stacked, so you still have all the attack speed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't realize that Zahen had a
Yeah, but it takes
stack
like 12
meter.
stacks to get the passive, so I would hope it would stay
Right.
for a little bit since it takes forever. Game 1. It's game 1, guys.
All right, we do have QC pushing this Lilia off of the Rift Herald. Syndra
Good
did
stall.
actually end up teleporting up, and it looks like Rift Shark is just going to leave the B, letting that Smolder push bot turret.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's able to get it.
No, yeah,
he
he'll get
does
the bot
manage to
turret.
secure
They'll
it.
trade bot turret for Rift. So QC here needs to use the Rift to crack mid to set up for the fight for Drake in about 2 minutes. I would imagine they'll hold it for Drake pressure.
All right, the stop lane turret is going down a lot of gold in Syndra's pocket. Local Turtle also does go to Emilio.
Yeah.
Smolder does have significant lane gold advantage over the Syndra, but I mean, both of these are incredible scaling
Syndra looks
picks.
like he's going to get caught here. He's going to get knocked. Getting TP'd on. He doesn't have any backup, though. Karma's going to TP in. He needs to ult out here.
And we don't have that passive revive.
He gets the hook into the Syndra stun. Syndra ult comes out into Shen ult, but Mantra W. Flash Q onto 2 from Lilia. Shen ult finally drops. Lilia forced to Zanya's. Mark on 2 still. The stun comes out, but Karma's just keeping everybody really healthy. The sleep onto 2. Gonna get dissuaded there by the snare from Alec to keep him away. Really good snare placement to keep his bot lane alive off the Lilia sleep.
All right, and Rope is going to pull out the.
Are they gonna get a cancel here? They didn't cancel Smolder, but he canceled anyways because he thought he got hit. It was a good block by Braum though.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we playing Braum and not building the Bandle Pipes item?
Oh.
Mods? Hello? Hello? Wait a minute. I need to phone this Frentic guy. I love him to death. He needs to know the Bandle Pipes item is broken as shit.
It is incredibly goofy. I predict that item will be gone or completely gutted and reworked by the time the next part of the season comes out.
Looks like Shen's gonna solo kill here. Ignite comes down just to finish him off. He'll do a lot of chip damage onto this turret, and he can ult in for the Drake fight. Yeah, I think QC here just has to play for mid turret. They might be able to send. I think you can just leave Lily on this and send the rest of your members to collapse on mid.
Yep.
But I guess they couldn't quite crack the turret anyways. Lilia fishing with bowling ball here. Karma gonna look for a chunk. Goes a little wide. Stun lands. Good EQ there from Jace. Nothing too crazy. I think
this play does let Rifurx stay safely on that soul point metric, so that next Drake QC will not have the luxury of being able to give.
Yeah, they need to fight for soul. I think.
You will to see that Baron is up. Neither team looks like they're trying to force it right now. I mean, we have a lot of silent players. Mel is walking the mid, maybe trying to force a play on that turret, but is now heading back bot to contest the Karma. Lilia is pathing. Looks like
Just clearing out some vision around Baron, looks like.
Emilio was able to drop a significant amount of vision there around the objective, letting them know about Rifurx's movements around the map.
Yeah, I think Lilia has Riftmaker in base here. That's a really strong 3-item spike.
Yeah, and the first champion notably to hit. That's not true. Jace hit third item, but without items are a little bit cheaper than base items.
Yeah, he is heavily farmed.
That Serpent Fang, though, is going to do a lot of work against the Mantra E on Karma. And the Shen ults as well. So you definitely love to see that coming down.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
super
someone in
high
chat earlier-
value.
That's a good item, I forget, but yeah, good eye.
Smolder Stacks. He just hit 225.
Okay.
So this is the first fight Smolder has
changed.
225. Q tagged onto Jace, forced to flash away from the Karma Mantra Q. Drake up in 240. Side pressure is favoring Rift Sharks. Stun lands onto Smolder. They're just going to look to chunk him. I don't think they're going to look to try and force all in on Smolder and then until they chunk him really low because of all the shielding.
Yeah, I mean, that shielding is reduced, but even reduced, it still is ungodly amounts of shield.
Yeah.
As well, if we have the Braum did pick up the Knight's Vow just to keep that Smolder alive as long as they possibly can, which is, of course, especially not strong now with that 245 stacks. That Soul Point drag is coming up in 2 minutes. It inches closer and closer. Yeah, Restrix has really demanding sidling control with his Karma.
Yeah, she's just going to keep pushing waves and rotating.
Yeah.
Probably look to try and get some Uncrustables in the bot lane. Okay. Yeah, they have pretty good vision line here. Double pinks already. Lilia's getting close. Oh, Lilia just hit 16. That's a huge spike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you have two threats, Smolder and Lilia. Just depends on if you can get enough poke damage out through the sustain of Rift Sharks. But QC is going to have to go into retake vision here soon. Drake in just under a minute now. Anybody close to item spikes on either side? 3 items on like everybody but Karma. Or at least on jungle AD. For the side of Rift Sharks. 3.5 items on Jace. 2.5 items mid. 2.5 items Syndra. Pretty significant breakpoints here in the favor of Rift Sharks. They're looking for a pick. They just have to be aware of Shen coming in to cover whoever they try and collapse on.
All right, we do have both teams. I wish we could easily check out the top laner teleports, but Shen of course does have the ult in addition to the quest teleport. Both teams are stepping up around Drake. Syndra is walking now. Braum is trying to keep him off.
I would imagine they both have TP for sure for this fight. Okay, Drake's going to be started up. A lot of chunk coming down here onto Jim. Dragon's getting really low. If they want to contest, they've got to get in there. Jason's sprinting. It goes down to Lilia. They're in a really bad spot. Drowsy comes on to only Syndra. She's going to get one shot. Drakar's going to get snared up here by Karma. That's 2 going over to the side of Rift Sharks, and they're just going to speed on over to Baron. They killed the 2 carries on the side of QC. Rift Sharks in a very dominating spot with this game now. 4K gold lead, about to pick up Baron. Soul secured. I'd say it's about 90-10 favoring Rift Sharks.
I don't know, man. Maybe we shouldn't. they underestimated the deer.
They did.
Yeah, but the Baron's going down, and I mean, there's absolutely nothing they can do to contest it. Gold lead is going to grow even further. Sitting at what, 5K now, but I mean, effective gold with the soul is.
It's quite a bit. I mean, Chem Soul is like the worst soul in my opinion. Like I don't like of all the souls I would like the enemy team have. Like if it comes to an Elder Flip, this is probably my number 1. Like obviously all the souls are good and have a high win rate, but I do think this soul's not as punishing as it could be. I think like Cloud or Ocean is like way more oppressive, specifically for this comp.
Yeah, or like I mean, just with the peel this Smolder comp. But,
yeah. Yeah, you kind of just have to kind of just stall for Elder. I mean, they do have like all of their structures up, so I think you just stall for an Elder fight here. W
Alright,
snare comes out. Smolder's just free hitting.
If we are QC here, oh wait, okay.
Oh, just gonna go
If we're QC
down.
here, you're on the team. You're like, you know, got to fix the comms. What is your way back into the team? How are you telling the team? All right, guys, this is our vision. This is our way back in. Let's hear it.
I mean, I think for right now, you're just turtling and collecting waves. Elder's 4 minutes away. So right now, you're just like trying to play like as risk averse as possible. Like you have a poke comp, so you can just try and clear waves. The Lilia ult comes out, but I think it just gets Milio cleansed. So I think for now, you're just like perma playing to just like get as much gold as possible, and then you just like try and death brush somebody before Elder. Because if you get nice pick there from Jace. Karma goes down. Lilia has no ult. They might try and slow chase this. Lilia's gonna try and zone. She gets snared up. Jace shock blast. Zhonya's comes in. Shen ult is coming on top. This is really good for the pressure. It's 4v4. They're still going to be able to push. Zehen W lands, but I don't think too much will come of it. I just have so much sustain here on the side of Rift Sharks. But
yeah, the gold lead has grown from this Baron. Got an additional 2k from that.
the Jace is now even with Lilia.
Yeah.
So that's kind of your bright spot. Is Jace poke still hits really hard. He just hit 4 items. We've got about 2 minutes. I think it's hard. I think you have to just push out waves as hard as you can, and then you just drop one side so you can all walk into, like you all walk to like through bot lane or through mid and just look for something. It's just really rough. Fishy's just so oppressive. He has this Leandry, or I mean he has 10 stack Medjais. He's working towards his next item. This guy has tons of AP.
You literally obviously very fast champion with the 10 stack Medjais, with the new jungle passive.
Like
really able to find these fights.
Yeah, Smolder's 4.5 items. Syndra's just over 3. I mean, importantly, Mel does have decap for her 3rd item, so that helps, but it just feels really bad because you're down an item to a half item in every role, but jungle. Oh, he also has Last Whisper, so he's actually, Jace is 4.5 items. Jace is really, really strong. So it's all off of Jace, basically. Like, Jace just has to, like, play off of, like, a stun, but they need to get a pick here soon. 122. This, like, next 30 to 40 seconds is, like, really the window you're looking for to get a pick and force numbers advantage.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the vision on the map here, Rift Sharks is definitely has set up that control, whereas QC is just walking into them.
They just need a little bit of control over line bush.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rift Sharks is in a very dominant spot. They just need to not flip the Elder. Like,
Right.
just fight them if they try and contest you on the Elder. Don't flip it.
Surely we will not see a very good flip. Okay,
TP comes in. They're looking for Karma. They're going to get Shen TP'd on, so they're trying to play it slow. Spell Shield gets knocked off.
Karma's just so fast with that slow as well.
They force the Shen ult and flash out. Syndra ult going to go on. The Karma Mantra W saves. Shen's in a bad spot, though. Fight's breaking out. Zehen ult comes down onto multiple members. Poke's coming through. Stun comes out. Lilia ult comes out onto 3. Gets instantly cleansed by Milio. They're getting slow chase now. Flash forward from Braum. Lilia's walking them down. W misses. Can they kite it out? Braum ult lands onto Syndra. Q tags. Smolder gets 1. Smolder gets 2. Smolder's going forward. Bowling ball goes a little wide. Shen's TP flanking here. Oh, he's too far away, but Lilia's too fast. Lilia goes down. Taunt lands. Triple kill over to Lilia, and that's going to be the game. We don't have to get the Elder. We can push. I promise. I promise we can push. It's okay. It's fine either way. Really good fight there from Rift Sharks.
Yeah, I mean, Rift Sharks used a lot of their positional advantages there. I mean, Fishy just dropped so much ridiculous damage, as did the Smolder, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the QC comp, like we said, if you make it past 30 minutes, you know, Riftruck's comp wins the game. And
Yeah, Smolder
obviously
got
they
really
had
accelerated
lead.
too,
Yeah,
off of a
they had
couple
lead before
mistakes.
then, but this comp just scales ridiculously hard. Looks like, I mean, yeah, we did, of course, go for the Elder Drake instead of the potential end there. But
Yeah, it's probably just a Baron into play on 2 lanes into end now. Smolder just got picked up a GA. It's a pretty big pickup. Yeah, it's pretty hard now. I think your biggest chance here is just like a Jace steal on Elder, or I mean on Baron. They're going to pick up the Scuttle, which is actually really good for potential contest.
Shen is sitting in the bottom lane with the teleport, putting on that pressure.
Yeah, they're just going to wait for Wave to crash on turret, and then Riftstark should hit. Stun lands onto Lilia. Lilia's getting Shen ulted. Lilia goes... Oh, that's Karma. No. Karma goes down. Sleep comes out. Lilia gets 1. Smolder's going to get another.
And that should be...
Yeah, that should be the game. I respect the attempt. They have to go for something there. It was a good pick onto Karma. I thought that was Lilia, and I was like, holy, that's huge pick. But I just can't see champs.
There. What the heck?
No. I'm just a griever. My apologies. My apologies.
I casters the line. Shen might be caught here. Shen is caught here.
Shen looks a little... Oh, no, he has Elder. He gets 1 back. He's just going to wait for taunt and then get another.
He kills Mel.
Oh, he's going to get snared up. Maybe not. Does Mel have ult here? Oh, he gets the kill before the ult comes down.
Double kill.
Double kill over to Chow. Yeah, they're just going to walk it in now. Well played game from Rift Sharks. I do think game 2 might be a little closer. The Lily is out because of Fearless now. So QC, I respect. QC thought they had an answer, and it just didn't work out. Like they picked Milio in response, but pretty good overall. Okay, I think we're gonna put the stream down so that we can load the assets, and Jacob can put the stream back up. But we'll be back momentarily.
Sorry for the disconnect, but we should be back. Hopefully, we're able to get into game 3. We shall have to, or sorry, game 2. Game 2. I guess I was confused, like the people in chat. But yeah, no, we should hopefully be able to spectate game 2. Game 1. Sharks put on a pretty dominant performance against QC. We were sort of doubting their comp, but Fishery showed us why Lilia has been banned like this. It will be. I need them to fix their whatever. I'll just do. We will have to see how that plays out with Fishy without his iconic champion. But he was able to show us how it's done on that. Do you have any other thoughts about how that game went and how that will impact the draft of the next game?
Yeah, so my big takeaways is QC needs to draft some form of kill button. Rat and Drakkar are like so good at playing carries. They just need support from the rest of their team, right? Like I just think with Lilia down, I think the jungle matchup actually favors Drakkar. I think he's much more versatile in terms of champ pool. Granted, I haven't seen Fishy play a lot, so I'm not just discounting Fishy, but I know how deep and how flexible Drakkar's pool is. So I just would really like to see either some like engage or disengage in like support top mid, like some kind of like setup for Drakkar and Rat, and then from the side of Rift Sharks, I think you just want I think Fishy had a really good carry game on the Lilia, but now that that's down, I think you really want to prioritize an early mid pick so that Kyle can play a strong control mage, or Giraffes can play a strong control mage mid. And I think you want to play around that, and then you just draft safe bot lane like you did this game. You don't have to change up too much of the formula there for Rift Sharks. I just think you probably want to pick mid a little sooner, and you're good to go.
All right, we are apparently into draft.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
I we could see how that thought was put into practice.
Oh, look, first pick Oriana. Big surprise.
Wow.
Wow. Galio Jin coming down for QC. I do like Galio. Oriana Nocturne. I will say Oriana Nocturne is harder to execute than it appears. You actually have to be really good.
Yeah, the timing is
on
pretty.
the timing is all on Oriana.
Yeah.
So if the Oriana is good, which Giraffes is good, it should be good. But you do have to like understand how this combo works. But it is insane because it's really hard to dodge. I don't know if I'd go so far to say undodgeable, but like it's up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's very unfun to play into, and so hopefully we'll have to see if Rex can make that come true against QC. All right, and we do have indecisive. It looks like it is going to be. I mean, but Gwen there, the hover might have potentially indicate that it's a jungle. I'm not sure. That definitely seems like
Gwen is most definitely a jungle pick.
Okay, yeah.
It's still really good.
All right, now we do have these bans. Unlike last draft, there will not be more mid champions that we can just put down against draft. Evan famously, the Neela, the Hui are his two main champions, so it makes sense to see that coming down, especially with such a like team fight comp like Oriana Nocturne. Neela rushing in there after that combo would be devastating. Twitch is going to drop after that. Very strong champion right now with the Hex Bolts, and so seeing that dropped out. Especially with the Neela, the main counter to Twitch, ban themselves. We are seeing Rats Yasuo being dropped as well as Poppy.
Yeah, and then the Poppy ban is actually for support. It's against Jim. It's one of his best champs, and it's really good into anti-dive. Oh. He's still there. Did my audio go? Oh, okay.
All right. We are seeing QC with their blind, which is going to be LeBlanc. I mean,
so
I
this is
not a blind. I lied.
Yeah, it's Alec LeBlanc into. I'm just really surprised that Rat's playing Jin. Because that means Rat is playing Jin, right?
Yeah.
Sivir Swain bot lane. Or no, Swain top. What am I saying? Ignore me.
Swain champion has been strong in 4 roles. I understand.
Man, dude, Gwen goes so hard here. Gwen is good into like all of these champs.
Yeah, I guess the Galio looks like it's going support here.
Yes,
it
is.
They were holding the flex, so we are going to see what
they might take it top.
Pick Camille.
Oh,
okay.
Camille Galio lockdown. Okay, makes sense.
I see it. I like.
Yeah, I think as long as he does all right in lane, Camille's really good at helping the rest of your team. Has good synergy with both Gwen. Well, obviously, like Camille Galio's OP, but it's also I think Jin is really good there too. Because Jin is just like gets to shoot fish in a barrel. Like whoever's locked down guarantees gets like 2 to 3 Jin shots from ult.
All right, so now that we have champ assets back, we can go ahead and look at some performances on these champions. So it looks like we don't have any. So I guess standouts. There aren't any players in here who are like super known for spamming these champions. QC does have 3 first times in the server on it. On their picks, which is Zaber on the Camille, Jin for Rat, and Jim Galio. Jin and Jim being both there messed my brain up.
Yeah.
And then from Riftworks, we have seen all these players play these champions, and they all have even or positive KD or win rates on them. With that Nocturne having a 4 KDA being definitely a standout. And then from QC, Alec has had an unfortunate performance. I mean, for being 0-3, having a 2.75 KDA is pretty solid. But we'll have to see if he can turn around that winless streak on this pick. season records, Suede has been a very strong pick. Oriana
So
has not had a ton of success. Sivir has had a very strong season. Um, and then Camille has had a bit of an unfortunate time.
so an interesting point that Mason brought up, my goat. But I also am a big believer that Rat doesn't play the Jin champ. I think they might have swapped.
Mm.
And Mason might be the prophet. It might be
Uh,
Rat Camille top,
let me.
which makes way more sense in my mind, at least.
I can actually verify this with the uh client
The
rules.
lobby?
Yeah, and so it does look like Zaber is showing. There's some discussion happening. I don't know what they're talking about.
I'm pretty sure this is Rat Camille top, which makes way more sense because I'm like, I know Rat hates this champ. I hate this champ. And Rat refuses to play immobile shit.
Well, Camille is very.
You're in the
mobile.
lobby, right? Oh, yeah, you
Yes,
just
we
said that.
are.
Okay.
There are some.
Okay.
So far we have set 2 mid laners, and so surely they will not start draft with that. Zaber did swap to mid, and so I feel like that does. I mean, we have 2 mid laners. Surely we will fix that any second now.
Like,
Rat is mad that people are asking them to switch their roles. Apparently, I don't know what's going on. All right, Zaber is going bot, and Rat is going top. Yep. I did not know Zaber had a bot lane in him, so that's pretty exciting. I need to read.
I think this is the main bot lane champ he plays.
Okay.
At least that's what I was told.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a fan of this. I think Rat can potentially get a really big lead top on Camille.
All right, let me go ahead and set these. Get these assets generated so we can reevaluate who's played what. In the meantime, just like regardless of who's going where player-wise, how do you feel about these compositions versus each other?
Let's see. I feel pretty good because you kind of have shotgun engage on Rift Shark's side. So I feel like if Orion and Nocturne get really far ahead, they can just obliterate backline. But I don't think you're super worried about Jin this game as the hyper carry. I think you're way more worried about Camille Gwen, and they have Galio to support them. Like, I feel like this draft suits QC much better because they have 2 people with like insane hyper carry potential, and they also have pieces to support them in like a supportive AD, supportive support, like a Galio support, and then you have like a safe mid to like neutralize Giraffe. So I favor QC's draft. I know I said that last time, but
well, we have to see if we're commentator cursing them. But I think I agree. I think that this time, because I really did. I sort of understated it last time. I do think that I thought Rift comp was more losing. But they did obviously pull through. Let us see. Hopefully, the spectate will work this time. But in the meantime, generating these champ assets, and we can take a closer look at that. All right, yeah, spectator delay is starting as it did last time, and so fingers crossed.
yeah, we'll have to see if Fishy can have another 1v9 performance on not Lilia. Seems like a pretty good jungler. I know he was on his one trick, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's always fun with like the one trick players, because you so often don't get to see them at all. And then I feel like the momentum after they get the pick and pop off on it like this is always fun to see. Whether it's it's a crash or they ride that wave. So we'll have to see which direction.
Yeah, I think for most people playing like their main or like their one trick because I'm like in the same boat. I feel like it gives your team like a lot of like confidence, like coming off that win. Like it's all about like momentum, right?
Mhm.
In like best of series. So I feel like the vibes are good. Like you feel good, even though you're playing something you're not as practiced on. You feel a lot better playing it after like coming off like a really strong performance because he was what like 7-1 and something crazy or something on
Yeah, yeah.
Lilia in game one. I'm sure he's feeling confident on whatever he's on, but I do think he has a pretty hard time executing into this draft. And I do think that the Camille matchup into Swain is pretty good. Or I'd imagine it's okay, and then it gets really hard when Camille gets like 2 items.
And we can actually examine what that matchup looks like in the history of the server. Um, so in the server, Swain has we actually have a solid amount of data on the matchup, and Swain takes it like 2/3 of the time. Actually, I don't know if that stat's right, or like 2/3. Actually, wait, how does this work? Oh, this is champion records overall. I can't read. Never mind. We've never had any of these matchups except for Jin. I'm a liar. I can't read. Um, in general, I mean, there's obviously data on the matchup. This is all for Scrim stats. All right. Hopefully, oh no, the issue might be happening again.
No.
Hmm. Well, I hope. Okay. Well, I think are going to call this stream again. I don't think that we can. I mean, do you want to on your end see what it looks like, or do we want to just say this is a future project?
I can see. It look like mine might be bugged as well.
Thank you, Riot. Thank you, Riot. I love Riot games. They're everything functions well.
Okay, I got in.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I guess I will go ahead and drop stream then.
Okay.
Maybe we can pick that back up.
All right, we're live again. We're just perma swapping back and forth. Don't mind us.
It's really good for viewership, I've heard.
Yeah, dude, it's super good for continuity. It's wholesome.
Oh my god.
I'm sure the audio is completely effed on the viewer side too because of balancing.
Well, at least we have this game from the beginning, unlike the last one.
Yeah.
All right, do you have some early action? I don't think it's going to amount to anything. Invades are obviously a lot weaker this season compared to any other season of League of Legends. And yeah, so I mean, Nocturne might even be, yeah, he should make it to his camp on time. But yeah, we do have, I mean, I guess Alec dropped a defensive ward there, but not really anything for jungle vision. All right, this bot lane should hopefully be a bit more engaging than the last one. So we might see some 2v2s kills. We shall have to see. Our Ignite is coming down from LeBlanc there to drop Orianna to around half health.
Drakar's taking an interesting path here. Raptors to blue. I think he's potentially looking for an invade, but I don't know if they know Nocturne started red. Because if he's doing this path, he's probably looking to cross over into Nocturne's red side, but it's already gone.
Little does he know.
But he also might just be doing a reverse clear towards top, which is where he wants to pressure. Yeah, I think he probably is just doing a reverse clear towards top. He just started Raptors because that's the side of the map he was covering. And then now he just wants to meet Nocturne on top side.
I said Nocturne should definitely get there a bit faster. We'll have to see how that impacts that. I mean, should be able to.
Good knock there from Frentic.
Oh.
Galio goes in here.
Trade.
Forces.
Big trade.
He's healing for trade. Barrier comes out. Really good trade there.
All right, yeah, we do have Nocturne significantly ahead of Gwen in the clear now.
Swings up quite a bit of CS top, but Rat has a big wave coming into him. Yeah, Gwen's just reverse clearing up. Nocturne's about 1 camp ahead But if there's
Sorry,
action
both
top
teams did
side,
restart,
oh sorry,
within an inch of their lives.
yeah,
So we want to see if there's any blood. I mean,
Taunt.
neither have Ignite anymore. That back is going to successfully come off in the Sivir, but the Rakan is locked in this lane. The root is going to miss, and Rakan should be
W lands. Nocturne's running up here. Camille might be in a rough spot. No, she has vision. They're good. Gwen is going to cycle more camps here. I thought Nocturne was going to double crab. Oh, Nocturne stays. Camille checks the ward, gets feared. Camille might have to force the flash. It looks like she's going to walk it out.
Oh, the passive came up at a great time.
Ignite.
Nocturne is going to flash and get the kill.
Both sums used
All right,
there.
he's showing he's not just a Lily one trick. He can play out. He can get that kill on that.
That was just he just didn't think Nocturne could be basing there.
Yeah.
Well, it forces out both the sums and only trades for his flash.
Which also really good because Chow didn't actually use, he didn't commit anything there. So Nocturne is going to be sources for his top laner to keep that Camille down. I mean, Camille is half the CS of Swain here. So really great stuff from Chow Fishy.
Yeah, for sure.
We do have Nocturne, despite making that top play, back on the map a bit earlier than Gwen, just because of the Gwen pathing and having to go all the way down for that bot crab. But both of them are back on the map, ready to make plays, well, farm and then make plays.
Good E there from Rat. Gets a good chunk. Some trading here in the mid. Chain comes out. It's trading back and forth. Forces out the LeBlanc passive. CS very even in mid. Rat lost the top wave off that play earlier. Really big chunk here from Alec. Root lands, but not going to go any further. We're playing with fire mid.
Ooh, Alec
Flash forward. Galeo's going to land the taunt here after the Shen comes down. The taunt comes down. Spell shield comes out. W lands.
Alright, you do have both on the attacking towards this top lane. Swain should be teleporting back here. Nocturne is, however, backing, going to be trying to play around that Drake on the same timer with the Orianna. Oh, Orianna is canceling that back, actually. Warfork's bot lane is...
Knock goes in. Nocturne's here, but he's not 6.
Yeah, but Nocturne one of the most...
Snare lands from Swain.
Swain
Good E-buffer away. Flash forward.
If
I think Rat's just dead here.
Oh, Rat's just dead either way.
Hold burn there from Camille.
Against his former captain.
Getting a little bit of revenge.
Exactly. You do have Gwen and Nocturne both around this Drake here. Nocturne still is level 5 as is Gwen, but this bot 2v2 is happening. Nocturne's able to dissuade it, but that was definitely a big trade against Refrex bot lane.
Gwen takes over to 6 here. Shockwave comes out to chunk LeBlanc. Should be okay. Wave slowly pushing towards her.
Looks like the other team didn't have any issue getting into game. That's interesting.
You know, we're the lucky ones. We would never be fortunate enough to have no issues with the client.
And yet we persevere to bring you all the content. All right, LeBlanc is low here. Giraffe playing really well around these LeBlanc trades. Yeah, the shield blocking the LeBlanc burst and trading that back as well. That first strike is still setting up. Both junglers are in their bot quadrants, and the bot wave is going to be meeting roughly in the middle. So we shall have to see
what happens. Yeah,
we're gonna fighting around that.
No dragon has been taken yet.
grubs are spawning in 20 seconds, so we will have that contested timing. We'll have to see if one jungler is going to concede one objective to the other. Rakan, we can see, is passing towards the grubs. Meanwhile, Galio, 3-6 Galio is
Rakan based here as well. Yeah, they're probably just going to give grubs.
Gwen is in the area, but I think there's not really much you can do in the 2v3. But they don't know it's a 2v3, so let's see if there's some blood.
Galio's moving. He has 6 now. They might be looking for a late contest here. They're looking onto Chow. Nocturnal comes down. The Gwen ult lands. Galio's not in range. LeBlanc's not here. 1 kill, but they're able to eke it out. Galio's getting close to in range. Galio ult comes down. Nocturne forced to flash. Shockwave onto 3. It's huge from Giraffes. They're going to get another kill. TLC goes in, trades 1 back. Galio's full HP, but the rest of his members are really low. Wow, after all said and done, it's just a 2 for 2. What an insane shockwave from Giraffes to save that team fight.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, Galio flashing
Flash
in.
W. Nocturne's here. Galio's here. Camille's waiting to go in.
Dead here, no?
The E in on. Or he gets blown up.
Falls. Galio draws.
Looks like nothing else is going to happen top. Oh. Can Zaber find the 4th shot? Oh, he snipes him. Let's go. That's a pretty big kill pickup for Zaber there. I would not have guessed after going to the right, hard right on both the first 2. He just blind gets him with the last one. Good shit.
And that's why we're not in this game. Zaber is. He's in their heads. He knows.
Dude, he knows, dude. Wow. Dude, what a close game. This game's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, so again, that first streak is still up. Ripsharks was able to pick up all 3 grubs, but we do have even kills. These fights have been a bit ridiculous. Galio is looking good here. I don't think we're going to be able to find anything. Actually, all right, Oriana is distracted by the LeBlanc.
LeBlanc
finds the kill and dodges the taunt.
Flash forward is good. Yep.
Wow.
Giraffes is just that guy right now. He's really strong. Gwen's here on Rakan. It's probably a dead play. I don't think they can go any further here. Shockwave comes onto Galio. Nocturnal comes out. I mean, that's a lot committed for Galio. I think with drag up, you're not like the most upset about that because Galio is coming up. Maybe I guess they secure the drag. Chow ults because his E was a good land. Camille forced the E out. Dodged away from the ult. Oh, he's 1 HP. Does he get out top? Oh, he does. Really well played from Rat to get out there. But definitely dominant lane control. Chow's up 40 CS, and he has the W cancel onto Rat.
Rat is really putting on a show, or getting Chow's putting on a show against his former captain. We are seeing a, I mean, the Giraffe is really making massive impact on these plays. Has roamed for that growth play. Actually, we do have Gwen looking on this.
Gwen's up here. Chow should go down here. Flash forward to trade it, though. Doesn't matter if he goes down now. He's just going to trade. Wow. Good positioning there. Good flash forward. Chow is up quite a bit of gold. He's up almost 1,500 gold on Rat this game. Yeah, he's really putting in work, making sure his former teammates, his former captain is having a rough time in the top lane.
All right, we do have, I mean, we have no objectives for a few minutes, so we'll have to see how this game develops. Just regular laning, regular junglers, nothing fancy happening. Let's see if there are any more kills dropped, any fights, any roams. We do see both mid laners, or sorry, both supports around mid lane. Galio is walking back here, but nothing is happening against the Sivir. Return to a more stable team state.
Yeah, for
Galio
sure.
does have a funny Vandal types item. well, Jin is not the best attack speed user, nor are any of his teammates, but the item is ridiculously cheap and still quite good, I think. And should be able to get it stacked pretty well with the taunt and the slow on the Q. And the knockup on his ult.
Yeah.
And the E. Every part of his
And
kit? Every part of his
just
kit.
the whole thing, you know.
Just all of it.
2 level lead in top. Man, that's huge. Swain is going to be a problem.
Yeah, I found surprisingly that despite the like accelerated top lane levels, usually it's one of the top laners is ahead of the rest of the map, and the other one is kind of hanging out with the rest of the pack.
Yeah, it's just whoever gets their bonus XP from their quest first, right?
Yeah. Oriana does have the upgraded Merc treads here. LeBlanc. Oh, should fall? No. Okay, we're hitting the clone.
A lot of chunk coming out. Giraffe's in firm control of this lane. Gonna get his Uncrustables on the turret. Little Scooby snack, if you will.
A yummy treat.
Yeah. I'm gonna force him out of lane, push this wave, deny another lane, and away from Alec. Another wave.
The Rift Herald is spawning in a minute. Last game we saw a lot of delayed play around that objective. So we'll have to see if we are prioritizing it more this game. All right, Gwen is getting mid here. The
Nocturnal comes down. It's looking on mid though. A lot of trading coming out from bot here. Charm comes out. Galio comes down. A lot's going to be traded. Rakan's trying to block here, and we'll get the blocks off for Sivir. Good trades on both sides. Slight advantage to Rift Sharks as they burn 3 sums on them. They only had to burn Barrier and ult from Sivir. Nice E buffer there from Rat. He probably just gets walked down again if he gets pulled there. Yeah, I think from the side of QC, you're just going to have to probably bleed turrets and another Drake or 2 until your Gwen Camille can get to 2-3 items. Gwen's here. They're looking. Camille is almost in ult range as soon as they get vision. Ignite comes down. Stun is good. Nocturne's here, but Nocturne doesn't have ult. Nocturne gets ulted by Camille. I think he's just going to get walked down by Gwen. Huge 2 kill pickups here for the side of QC. Stun, I think, is going to come down on Rakan, make it 3. What a big play. And Herald's up. I think they're going to get quite a bit of damage on the turret, too.
Yeah. Trying to keep, or bring this girl back into the game. I mean, Camille scales really well as a late game split pusher. And so getting this goal on him is going to put dividends, especially, you know, Swain is much more of a teamfight champion. So seeing this goal go down.
Shockwave comes out.
Here,
yeah, Rift Sharks doing a good job here of cross mapping. They're going to get a turret. LeBlanc flashes forward. Oh, comes out. Oh, the Ignite comes down. It's 1 HP. Oh, it's just going to get walked down by Sivir. So close there from Alec. But he's going to get taken down by Evan, I think. Right, Evan?
Yeah.
Gwen's just back to top as soon as ult's on cooldown. Galio's here. One more Q snip and ult. They're going to get top again. This should be top turret and Rift Herald going over to the side of QC while Rift Shark picks up Drake and had previously taken the bot turret. So still super tight game.
Yeah, I mean, this Gwen has Dusk and Dawn, has that 9-stack Darksteel, is going to be really incredibly strong in these fights. He's currently using that energy to get his top laner back into the game and get some gold on himself.
Yeah, Gwen has a full item in base and is up 2k on Nocturne.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think it's Nashor. It's Nashor into Riftmaker third. But yeah, Gwen has completed Nashor in base. Probably just going to pick up both these top side caps. Nocturne ult comes down. This will just be a straight up solo kill onto Jin. Fear comes down.
Okay.
Galio's here. Oh, not quite enough damage.
You're not going for the Stride Breaker instead of sorry, the Striker not able to keep the Jin locked down.
I think he just got rooted on the initial engage. He got auto and then rooted after the snare.
Yeah.
But he is going a pretty tanky build. He's got 2 rubies in the bank as well.
Oh,
W lands, but no previous damage, so she'll just walk it out.
All right, we do have again no real objectives on the map. We are just fighting for fighting's sake, and boy do we love fighting.
Force Gwen ult there from Alec. Pretty good chunk. Oriana's going to shockwave, force the barrier out. Oh, he's got to dodge the force shot. He's just going to zoom out, get tagged on the back end. Gwen's ghosting here. This is a free pickup. Oh, Jin gets it with the force shot on the tail edge.
Very nice.
I think Rift Sharks is slowly losing control of this game. Camille's just starting to win now. Oh, can't quite get in range to kill. Oh, he goes to like 5 health. Nocturne's there to cover. Good cover from Nocturne.
Very, very close play. Bit greedy on her turret, but definitely could have worked out.
Nocturne W goes wide. Sivir's just going to get killed by... Sivir's just going to take down LeBlanc. Gwen gets it back. Galio comes down. R3 comes out, but I think that's probably the end of the fight.
Yeah, we see Jin walking mid, we see Oriana walking mid, but there should not be any combat. Baron is spawning in under a minute, but actually we won't see player on that for a little bit.
Yeah, next objective is probably Drake, third Drake.
Yeah, 2 now. All right, we
Nocturne's getting caught again. He's gonna get taunted though. They have to commit a lot. Gwen's here. Camille's coming too. Gwen does a lot of damage. Force the flash out from Nocturne. Probably nothing further.
Oh, barely.
Swain's gonna just tag Galio here, who was forced to flash just a second ago. Yeah, every fight's just super even, just trading kills back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Right, Perfect is still up 2k gold and the 2 Drakes with Soul Point Drake spawning in a minute and a half. But these fights have been looking sketchier and sketchier as the game has progressed, as Gwen has come online with Dusk and Dawn, Nashers, and is, I mean, sort of a Avengers level threats. I mean, it's really hard to take down Gwen with his comp.
Yeah.
All right, so
he's just going to get engaged on here by Camille ult.
Right, Galio is maybe looking for Sivir here. All right, Sivir's going to try and pick
Sivir.
Jin
Oops. Sorry about that. Sivir's going to go down here. Or Sivir's going to take down Jin. Galio probably shortly to follow.
Nice.
Sivir's getting really close to 3 items. She's getting strong.
Camille should pick up the
Shockwave.
though.
Top tier 2 on Camille is actually huge. I think when Camille gets Hydra, she's in a good spot. She's sitting on 1,300 gold. That'll be a whole Tiamat in base. Gwen's farming up really solidly too. Gwen has a 3,000 gold lead on Nocturne.
Oh my god.
Dude, this champ is so strong. And
yeah, and Nocturne really is not much of a champion after like 25 minutes either way, so Gwen is very much the opposite. Alright, Riftstrix is trying to get this Drake.
They are just going to get Soul Point for free though. Well,
yeah.
A couple of them might die, but they will get it.
Yeah.
Alright, Rift Sharks, GTFO! Run!
Leave. No Sivir ult gets him out. I think
Camille E goes right in. Oh my gosh, Sivir's just insta dead. Swain TP's into 4. He's just gonna get slammed. Wow, huge fight from QC. They just have to make sure they get the dragons here. Frantic gets out on 1. Nocturne super low too. They should at least get. Oh, they don't have wave for bot turret. Oh, Frantic gets clipped. Drakar sees him on the base. Just a little bit too greedy on the base timer. Camille's in a rough spot here. Almost gets taunted. Just gonna walk his way out now.
Yeah, they're going to back him up. There's not much Sharks can do.
Yeah.
Jin is getting some turret plates here.
Yeah, a little bit of money, a little moolah towards his Infinity Edge. Yeah, I think he'll have it after he gets this turret. It's a pretty good item spike. Importantly, Gwen just hit 3 items. Gwen's 3 items boots 10 Dark Seal stacks. Gwen's really strong and super close to 16. His champ is so 1v9 with gold even, as long as they don't drop a Drake. Like, okay, sorry. For Rift Sharks, their win con is Soul. And I think for QC, it's deny Soul and let Gwen, Camille just dive backline perma. Because it's so hard to get away from those 2 champs. They're so strong.
Yeah, I mean, you have the little block being a pest, the Galio being able to beef those guys up in the back of a fight. And it is looking rough for Sharks' comp as you approach that late game.
Yeah, it's just like Camille ult on anybody, just guaranteed lockdown with Galio ult on top. And then Jin's just utility. So
we do set IE for Jin. Should be a hopefully pretty big power spike.
Yeah, Sivir is the other, like, wow. Jin's not down as much gold as I would have thought. But Sivir almost has IE in base. Oh, Sivir doesn't have boots, that's why. Gwen goes in here. Nocturnal comes down. R1 from Gwen, R2 from Gwen. Shockwave comes out, but she's just dead. I think Orianna might be dead here too. Oh, he's going to look on Rakan. Rakan's just going to be able to dash away, though.
Sivir, get away, Sivir. No,
nice
Sivir.
flash E there from Rat. Good engage. Rats might go down. Oh, maybe he gets out at 1 HP. Force the flash away. Oh, the Q from Sivir almost lands. LeBlanc is just going to take down Ori here. Oh, the barrier? Oh, and Giraffe's out. Wow. Flash forward from Jin here.
Jin ult coming down as well.
Rakan getting chunked. Swain's just pushing top lane unanswered here.
Alright, we do have a teleport coming from Camille. Pairing with that Gwen. Should be able to find Swain. Oh, the E route. I interrupted. But Gwen just solo kills Swain.
And then on the other side of the map, Nocturne comes in and just pops Zaber, and they're going to lock down Jim as well.
Alright, so that is a cross map 2 for 0 for the 1 for 0, or for the 1 death. That is probably an overall success, but
Drake's up in 120.
Zeke? Am I saying that correctly?
Zeke's on Rakan?
Sweden?
Yeah, looks like he's going full. I think it gives old CDR now. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. So that's why he's just being an old bot. He is kind of squishy though, even with these items.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwen's actually, or I mean not Gwen, Camille actually has a gold lead in top now.
Yeah, there was a lot of help that was put that way, and Rat took a lot of advantage of it, and then found some really great plays after in team fights, and got the entire tier 2 turret as well. To get that gold back after the early game. Alright, we do have the Infernal Drake spawning. This is the soul that we were talking about for Rift Sharks, and so we have to see if they are able to make a miracle fight happen around it. I think that in a flat 5v5, there's not much Rift Sharks comps can do, but we'll see if they're able to.
Gwen going in on Nocturne here. She has the full stack of Magi. This 2v2 bot. They're going to force Rakan out. Gwen ult comes down. I think Sivir might just be dead here. Sivir goes down, and on the bot side, Orianna's going to go down. Alec goes to 1, but that's just a 3 for 0 on 2 fronts for QC. This is going to be Baron and Dragon. Yeah, they just have somebody responding to catch the top wave, but yeah, they should just go straight to Baron here.
Yeah, this game
might have just been broken open.
Swung.
Yeah.
I mean, gold lead is basically even, but
you have like turbo scaling champ, Camille, Gwen, that are now fully online. Looks like they're actually just gonna walk down Swain. Oh, the ult hits. The slow.
I'm trying to go on LeBlanc here, but LeBlanc is a little too slippery for that.
Q comes out. Forces the flash out and the ult. Camille's just going to split push. I think they're going to wait for Camille pressure, and then depending on who answers, they're probably going to go to Baron. Yeah, I think as soon as they see Sivir bot, they should go here. Oh, I guess not.
Right, Sivir is walking back mid. Camille notices that and is walking back to that bot turret. Does absolutely demolish those things. And so might just be able to get the full turret before Orion is able to match.
Yeah, Camille's a really strong split pusher.
Oh, the weave died.
Oh! Forces the Orion on a
shockwave.
shockwave and dodges it with E. QC's starting a Baron here.
I believe Camille...
They know now. Nocturne's pretty far away from this. I think it's gone before Nocturne gets in range to ult.
I mean, Gwen
Swain
actually
TP is coming out. Yeah, this is gone. And I think QC's just out. Yeah, QC's just out. Rat's now going to split push really hard.
Game absolutely just slip from your fingers in front of you.
Yeah.
It feels like, you know, you just, like, dissociating watching
Oh
your
my gosh.
get, like, choked out. Like, it really is, like, the gold lead is already at almost 3,000.
700 AP Gwen, 18 stack
Oh my
Magi's, just picked up decap. This Drakkar guy might be pretty good at the video game, I'll say it. Gonna wait out the spell shield. He's just gonna dog walk Nocturne here. Oh, he's just dead. Should be able to play on 2 lanes and just end here.
Yeah. LeBlanc was pushing out that top lane. Camille is walking bot here, but I feel like we can just sort of all group have a party and blow up our shots.
This mid surge should go down shortly. Swain's on the side. He has Kanik Rooker, but I think he's still just gonna get melted. Yeah, Gwen Camille are just both online. Camille's 3 item. Mid's 2.5, but has the Zanya active and the upgraded shoes. Jhin 3 items. Yeah, from the side of Rift Sharks here, I think you really just have to like make a pick on that side laner to even be able to fight. But it's so hard to dive into this comp at this stage now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure what Restricts can try and do here. Make this back. I mean, maybe you can try and get the Camille, but at that point you just lose your entire base and
Yeah.
can't really send them on top. All right, it looks like QC is dispersing from the constant siege on Lushrak's base and is resetting. Drake is in a minute, and again, this is that soul, but really hard to contest for Sharks. We have, I mean, Sivir is like pretty strong. Oriana is pretty strong, but there's not really much they can do in the face of this Gwen Camille.
Yeah, I think they just need to force a fight and the game's probably over.
Yeah. Yeah, the Baron is still up for 20 more seconds. But I don't think there's much more value we're getting out of it. We're doing a classic 131. Just keep the Sharks far, far away from this Drake. Meanwhile, Camille has teleport and is able to just walk past through mid. Rift Sharks doing what feels like a heist of their own red buff in their own jungle.
Yeah.
With QC just absolutely.
They just have full vision control. Dragon's free here. Yeah, they can't walk in.
As Rift Sharks just returns to farming. Yeah, Gwen does take that Drake. I think we're just going to keep seeing, go back to the 131, just try and choke him out, get these turrets, get these inhibs, while Sharks just has to sit there and watch. Which we might actually be getting a 4-1.
Yeah, they might 1-3-1 as well.
Yeah, we're sitting Gwen top.
Yeah, they just need to. We just need to play on multiple lanes because of Sivir wave clear, Sivir Ori wave clear.
Rift Sharks just walking around as a group because if any one of them sees the enemy team, they just get popped. LeBlanc is pushing in that bot wave and backing.
Yeah, they're just gonna push the waves here. Kind of stalemated now.
Yeah, so we do have that Baron in a minute and a half. That's definitely a win condition of this game. I mean, QC is just trying to see can we catch anyone.
Mm-hmm.
The answer has not been yes. They have been able to pick at these platings not significantly. And we're just stalling out until the next objective ones. All right,
Nocturne ult's gonna go in on side. Camille's here. They're all in base. This is a pretty big pick.
Okay.
Camille's just gonna go down.
All right, that is a minute-long death timer. Baron is up in 40 seconds, but I'm not even sure that Refrix. They might win the Horde Hive.
Potentially. They
Camille
use
is
quite a bit.
strong.
Frentic's probably just gonna go down here instantly. Yeah, he does. They're gonna try and Sivir ult away. The Gwen R3 misses, so it's just gonna stall out again.
All right, Camille, still down for another 20 seconds. Refrix is possible around this Baron, but without, I don't think they have enough Baron damage to attempt to do anything around it. Without a pick.
Nocturne ult goes in again. Galio taunt.
Oh! Okay. We do manage to pick off the Jhin. Gwen is too low to do anything here. Camille is teleporting in, but we do have 4 members of Refrix.
Can you pull into him real quick? Sorry.
Hello.
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 I'll be taking over because we've got some events going on.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Are you in the spectator?
Yeah. Try, wait,
Yes, one sec.
try.
I'll switch it over.
I don't have permission to stream in this channel.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'll give you the caster roll.
And then I'll just share this.
All right, should be good.
Sorry.
Hopefully.
I got you.
Go.
Sorry, I just have to leave at 8. Okay. I have Team stream up. We're good. We're good.
Alright. I may or may not accidentally hide the thingy. Hold on. Alright.
Okay, QC's onto the Baron here.
All right, and they do take that. Bring last time they were not able to use that Baron advantage to get me turrets. I don't think. We'll see if this time is different with the dragon spawning. I think.
Yeah. They have 4K gold lead and Baron now. Nocturne's gonna get a catch. Another. Oh, they mistimed the shockwave.
No, the shockwave
Oh,
connected.
it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did the thing.
Goes down.
I don't think catching Jhin actually matters though.
No,
Why is Sivir
it's
all
not
the
the
way?
damage.
Why is
Gwen's
Sivir all the way in
here.
the front line?
Gwen's just
Alright,
free
Camille,
hitting.
Gwen.
Galio. Oh, it's a meatball. It's the
Oh, the
grinder.
Gwen ult.
Gwen's just gonna kill everyone. Oh, the triple kill. Huge
Sivir
game for
dying
Mac.
Sivir dying right there is really unnecessary. I think she blast coned into the wolves.
Yeah. I think they're just gonna walk. They should just have a wave and just be able to walk the game in
it's
now,
just
right?
Orianna, that should
16-1.
Yeah, it's just Orianna. I'm pretty sure this game can be ended like right now if
Yeah,
they just
just
push,
play on
if
a
they just
wave.
push mid. Yeah.
Gwen almost has ult back up.
All right, let's see. We are pushing through the spot turret. We have 10 seconds, like 20 seconds on Reflex respawns, but
I mean, there is soul point for red team.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gwen is just gonna pick that up. It looks
That's
like.
their
Yeah.
saving grace. Oh, it's gone.
It is
Goodbye.
gone. That gives her 885 AP.
Oh
Oh
my
my God.
gosh, dude, this chap is so OP. Well
Kind of
piloted by
strong.
Drakar,
Oh yeah,
but
but
very
strong.
strong.
She's just camping in the jungles right now. The
The
game
way
is
you
really
see it.
the game's really difficult for Rift Shark. They need to somehow find a way to shut down this Gwen in team fights.
I mean, they've been able to pick the Camille a few times. Or I guess maybe just the once. I'm not, but the Gwen has
Yeah.
been a bit unkillable for the past 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
I think picking anyone else on that comp does not really matter anymore at this point of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw
When-
the Camille for the Jin there, and then they just got meat grinders, as it was so eloquently put. It's just a bit disgusting, this comp.
Their only solution right now is that since Gwen doesn't have CC immune, they have to play around Nocturne Fear and Oriolti and burst her down when she's outside of first circle. That's their only way out. If they can execute that, then this game might be playable.
Frantic W goes wide.
And
Nocturne goes
going on
in.
Jin again.
Ball did not connect.
Oh,
Shockwave was
Jin
not
goes
particularly
down.
good.
Jim
Gwen
goes
was not in
down.
that team fight. Gwen is all the way here, by the way. This might be a 1v4 angle, and I think
It might be
Drakar kills all of them. There's a very exciting
gonna go
activity
down
going on
here.
in the mid lane.
Push!
Gwen.
Push the mid wave!
Gwen popped the
Stop the
ulti.
backs! I mean, get back! Rift Sharks, get back! Defend your base!
yes.
Sorry. Bias is coming out. I apologize.
Yeah.
That ended up being is that 1 for 2? Or yeah, 1 for 2.
Yeah, 1 for 2. Man, this game is going the
think-
distance.
It
They're
really
going
is.
for
We're heading
speed.
for
QC
it.
definitely play a little bit right there with the Camille
Mm-hmm.
roping in.
I do unironically think that it's possible that Gwen would have just killed all 4 of them, but we did not get to see if that played out, unfortunately.
Shockwave comes
I think-
down, forces Camille
think it's-
ult, and
It's possible both ways, in my opinion.
All right,
they're
There's
just
also
getting
a chance
chain
that-
picked.
There's also a chance that Gwen just misplaced her circle and get bursted down without her
Very
immunity.
true.
Because she does not have any MR. She only got a steel caps. And this Orianna is also really fed. Her decap's out. 16 seconds to shockwaves. I like how Rift Shark's the one sieging right now.
Yeah,
What
it's
happened?
a bit of a turn
What-
of events with the Camille down, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think the TP from Swin's a bit too aggressive, though. I don't think they can actually siege anything off of this. Unless they hit another Nocturne Ori combo. Which is not very likely right here.
Right.
They will be running into the boss herself in the jungle.
The raid boss.
The
They're
raid
in a
boss.
choke. Shockwave misses. That's a
Shockwave-
huge cooldown.
Shockwave's. I mean, it's only 40-second now, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
not that
Never
bad.
mind.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Let me dream,
than
Tim. I'm just a shitter, okay?
Where the timers at? All right, we got the timers.
Okay, big news.
Yeah, what?
Elder.
1 minute to 1
Oh,
minute
it's
to
just regular
Elder.
Drake.
Oh wait, yeah, it's no, it's
Oh.
Soul.
It's Soul. It's 40 minutes. Oh my
You're
god.
finally getting a soul for sure this time.
How much gold does Drakar have? Oh wait, I misclicked.
A
What's the key
gajillion.
for that thing again? G?
X.
Oh, okay.
23k. Oh my.
She's sitting on
goodness.
5. She's sitting on 5k.
Good
Wow.
lord. Yeah,
Wow.
not much. That gold's not doing much these days, but playing the big number.
I mean, if they end up getting this last Drake, she can sell her steel caps and get another AP item for 1,000 AP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she got a really good flank right here. Really good angle.
Yeah, it'll all be decided. The game will be decided off this team fight.
Yeah.
This
I
try's
mean,
not worded. Oh, they
Oh,
spotted him.
they see them. Oh, they caught him on the
Any
backward.
any ultis?
Nocturne's over the wall solo now, though.
I think.
TLC's
Okay,
down.
wait. Gwen kind of wasted her ult. Gwen is really separated from her team.
Galio comes down.
Sivers
Gwen does not.
Gwen.
Gwen does not have
Gwen
her
dies.
circle. Gwen does not have her circle.
Quad for Sivir.
I think they should not be chasing her. Just go run straight top.
Go top,
It's
end the game.
endable.
End the game, end the game,
Yeah,
end the game.
it's endable. Holy.
Rift
Wait, why are we pushing mid? Why are we pushing mid? Just run.
Hello?
Hello?
Gamers.
Guys. They have 30 seconds left. They should be able to end this. Even
Nah,
with
yeah.
this messy happen.
This is an end.
Oh my gosh. Rift Sharks felt trapped in their back foot the entire game. They found a few plays in a row.
Oh.
And with
and the
that,
ace.
they're able to take the game, the series 2-0. Rift
All
Sharks,
it takes is Nocturne Ori combo.
Holy.
the Nexus falls. Wow.
Okay. Good luck, guys, with the rest of your cast.
Well, this is not. The series ended.
Oh, right.
It was a
Oh,
2-0.
I forgot.
It is a 2-0.
Oh, before you leave, Hero, I know you are trying to get to Clash.
No, you're good.
Who would you vote MVP for Game 1?
Game 1, Fishy. Game 2, Ori. GG's, guys.
Honestly, I feel like the Sivir made a lot of really big impact late game, but the Orianna kept them afloat through the mid late game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will let you head out.
Okay.